Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to PCM22 Career Mode episode 52. Still at the Tour de France, aiming for our second stage victory. That's all we're in for this one. So we're not really giving it our kind of maximum effort, but with 12K to go on this sprint stage, we've got a shot today. And for the first time, our main sprinter Vandenberg actually has a positive race day condition, a +1 compared to his expected +1. So he's got a +2 on the day. Mickels and McKellar, who have +5s every day, expected and have been close to that, are both right there as well, as we're going to start pushing a little bit harder. Martinez gave us that lead out for now, and on to Vashek. Vashek, I think we can set about a 97 from here on out. So well positioned, not in the perfect place though, but saving it. Last time we went a little too hard with this group, with this lead out group. So we're trying to be a little more conservative for these guys. We'll get the gels on those two. And 7K to go. I think Vashek needs to speed up a little bit more, start pulling us out front. And Vashek is done. 99 the rest of the way. Here we go. 5K. Panamar, Bausch, they have good speed. 3.4. Panamar, you're done. Get to the back. And here we go. Delay, Caleb Ewan going super early. Jeez. Okay. Pithy. That is with lead out, of course. Oh, Vandenberg. I thought I clicked on everybody's gel, but I did not. And this time I'm going too late. A little too crowded at the finish line as well. Penhope, Einhorn, Pedersen, Jakobsen. McKellar gets 5th for us today. The ending snuck up on me. The previous one, we were pushing too hard too early. I didn't want to push too hard too early. And next thing I know, well, the Ewan thing threw me off because those guys went super early, and I'm staring at them going, what the heck? By the time I glanced down, it really wasn't that early anymore. And we were coming up on 2K and still had an extra rider out front, so challenging to get that timing right, especially without pause to really look what's the distance, where you at, where the guy is at. Watch track live. We'll get there. We'll get that second win. We've got to get everything just right with our team definitely being a notch below, a step below the other sprinters. Final 14K here on stage 10, and right now it's been really difficult just to get to the front of the field over the last, 4 kilometers already that I've been trying to get Martinez forward. Now he finally gets there, gets the team clear with 11K to go. So from here, we're going to push a little bit harder than what we would normally do just because, it's already that much later and we're still on our first guy. 9K to go. I think we can start going just about flat out from here. Martinez into the back end. And yes, we are nicely clear right now. On to Panamar. Most of the field together for this one. Very simple, straightforward finish. Our sprint guy we want coming up here fairly soon, so 4K. Bausch can start the sprint at 3 because him going early is not going to hurt us because Pithy can then carry over a little bit later. 1K. Vandenberg, come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, so close. These guys are just so fast. Nothing wrong today on this one. Nothing wrong with the way we try to manage this one. It's just those guys a little bit faster. 3rd place. We might have to settle for that one stage win. We're definitely running out of chances here. Already halfway through the tour, and of course most of the climbing is yet to come. Last 3 chances. We have 3 sprint stages remaining. This one, the next one, and the Champs-Élysées. So let's see if we can get one more. That's my goal. 2 stage wins. We've gotten 1. 10K to go. We've Vashek to speed up just a little bit here. 97 now. For Panamar, though, we are going to make that 99 here quite soon. Okay, 99 from here on out. 7.5K to go. 7K to go. sprinters are looking decent today in terms of their positioning, or their race day condition, that is. Though, of course, you know, Vandenberg still hasn't had better than a +2, but at least it is a +2. Better than what he's been riding with most of the time. On to Bausch. 5.5K to go. Vandenberg not perfectly positioned. There's definitely some guys that are in the way here. At least that was Vashek. Koij was caught up in that. There's one of your top sprinters out of the way. 3.5. And we've got our 4 guys looking strong. Looking strong. Pithy, 3.0. How technical is this running? Is this the only curve? Map doesn't work. There we go. Okay, this is the only turn. Only turn right here. Pithy, we're going to accelerate coming out of it. There you go. Full sprint from here for Pithy. Now you can see that's all Pithy, and his high acceleration is 82 there. Pulling away from Mikkels a little bit, but here's Mikkels 1.7 now. Right hand side, they've got a really strong run in, but look at that. Look at that tremendous lead out. Ewan's going early and on his own. He's going to have a hard time finishing. McKellar and Vandenberg are not going to have a hard time finishing. We've got a shot today. We have definitely got a shot today, but Ewan, it's going to involve him fading. 400 meters. Come on, come on. Yes, we got it. We do have it. There's that second win. Vandenberg, McKellar, you know what, let's skip the next sprint stage. Let's go straight to the Champs-Élysées to look for our third there. We are not in contention for the green jersey, so nothing much left to ride for. My goal was 2 stages. We've got 2 stages, so huge success on that part. That one perfectly timed, came together, and both stage wins that we've had have been 1-2s. Already on the bell lap here at the Champs-Élysées, final stage of the Tour de France. We'll go over the results of the race here shortly. For us, we had a chance at a top 10. Unfortunately, Martinez, his fitness peak started 1 day too late. 1 day too late. There was 3 time trials, and that is definitely not his area of strength. And that 3rd time trial, he lost a ton of time. He went from 10th down to 20th on that stage. He has recovered to 12th place since then, but we'll go over the rest of who's where in the GC. 9.5K to go here, final time around, and definitely coming up on the end, and let's get pushing for pace. Martinez getting into the back, couple more gels in, 99 from here on out. A little hill coming is going to do a little bit of damage when we hit that. All right, Jakobsen, Halverson, coming up way too early, pushing way too hard. But here we are, 3.7. Okay, we're still okay. We're still okay. Especially with that little bit of red bar because of the hill. 3.0. Final turn, 2.4. Let's start our sprint now. Okay, McKellar with that lead out, 1.7. Still well positioned. Mikkels got us to 1.1. Problem with Pithy is he's all acceleration and no top speed. We're at 1.1 and he's all the way down here. We are greatly positioned, but because of the race day condition, the +5, and nobody else having a good one, I switched it up. The acceleration guy needs to go later. And even though it's down to a K, I'm worried that Pithy's not going to have enough to finish this off. 500 meters.
The pace is so high that a few riders are
I don't think Pithy's going to get much on this run to the finish. You can't see where the line is. We're going to just miss it. Second place, Einhorn. Oh, third. Been tricked. Half a bike length down, takes second place. Heck of a throw there, apparently. It is a podium, but as I suspected, we were so perfectly positioned there. But it was the wrong guy. The wrong guy to have at the end of that thing. And he didn't have the kind of top speed that the others have. And therefore, him keeping up with them, well, his red bar was hurting more than theirs normally would. Almost got that third stage here, but didn't have the right race day condition bonus on those last four. Went for it with Pithy today and did not pan out. Still, heck of a race to get 2 stage wins with a... It's not mediocre anymore, but just an okay sprint team against... not one stage did we have a rider in the top 10 favorites. So to get a couple stage wins, to get a couple of additional podiums, a couple additional top 5s, I think we got top 5 in all but one stage. That's good. It's definitely good. Would have been nice to get the Champs-Élysées, but we did meet our goal for this one. The objective was to win a stage. My objective was to win a couple. Final standings, of course, the confirmation of Martinez and his 12th place finish, 14 minutes down. Evenepoel just ahead of him. Johannesson in 10th. Van Wilder, Vingegaard, only 8th place for Vingegaard, but he was not the leader for Ineos. He was the second rider. Lopez takes 7th. Nothing new for him to kind of be on the back end of a top 10. Roglic, late in his career and not the number 1 rider, takes 6th, so that's a strong finish for him. Bardet, great finish for Bardet to get a top 5. It's been a while since he's really been able to contend like that. Carapaz, Higuita, first podium step. Bernal, the only one who even really put up a decent challenge for Pogačar, who led from early in this race. Somewhere around stage 4, I think it was. He took the race lead. Penhope in a close victory over Koij. Those two much stronger than everybody else as sprinters, and they were not the only ones. There's plenty of guys that were, Jakobsen, only 5th with an 82.80. Caleb in 80.82. Pogačar scored higher than us, but we weren't going for it. KOM, Latour, Pogačar, half. This was a one-man race. Under 25s. Martinez did get 3rd there, so that's pretty strong. Evenepoel still qualified for that last year, that he qualifies for that jersey. Same for Van Wilder, so they'll both be out of the way next year. If Martinez continues to improve, especially if his time trial comes up a little bit, he might actually be riding for GC next season, and you would think that under 25's jersey could easily be his, based on who's here. 13th as a team, hour and 10 minutes down. Ineos, best team overall. And that is going to do it for this Tour de France edition. Got through that one pretty quickly in just 2 episodes. The Vuelta is going to be the same situation. I'm taking my punchers to that one, and we're going to try to see if we can get some stage wins on punchy stages, but otherwise we'll not focus on King of the Mountains or anything like that at that race, or sprint stages or the GC. So keeping it simple for this season. Have every intention of continuing to exist in the World Tour and continue to grow and develop. Next year, we'll start thinking about GC and those big races, but not this year. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.